Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Well, it's been a few days. I took a little bit of break from the social media world and YouTube. Because if you see the title of this video, I'm in a sad state of mind for many reasons, and we'll get into that in this video. So hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing okay. It's still a little bit cold day in Jersey here. It's supposed to be in the 40s. It's cloudy, and the snow is pretty much gone that we got about a week or so ago, that's a good thing. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you're having a wonderful Tuesday, and I'm just plugging along, doing my thing. Anyway, so yeah. So the title of this video is I Am Sad, or something along the lines of sad. The reasons for me being sad are many. If you're new to my channel, my name is Renee, and welcome to A Diary of a Mad Woman. I'm documenting my separation and pending divorce from my husband of 34 years. And I am 58 years old. And I live by myself now for the first time in my entire life for several months now in an apartment. And I have two cute little dogs. If you go back and watch my videos, you'll see them in a few of the vlogs that I've done. And they are what keeps me going every day. And you just heard probably Olive shake in the background. They keep me going every day. Not that I'm like going to jump off a bridge or anything, because that's not the case. But yeah, some days are harder than others. And usually it hits me around this time of the year with seasonal affective disorder, SAD. That's one of the reasons why I am sad, because it's cold, it's winter. Daylight is still shortened compared to the summertime months. And yeah, I can't wait for the time change where we spring forward. We have that here in Jersey. I think most of the country does do the daylight savings time, except for a few states, which they were trying to do away with. I don't know where that thing went in Congress or whoever's voting on it. Like, why wasn't that changed? I would like to just stick to one time and just deal with it and not spring forward or fall back, as they say. So yeah, I mean, it's difficult this time of year. It always happens to me around, January, February, due to, it's the cold winter months here in the Northeast. The holidays are over with the hustle and bustle, and then you're just left to sit kind of in silence while you wait for the days and the sunlight to go longer every day. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I do take medicine, for like depression and like mood elevator situation, but you still have a little bit of the sadness, or I don't want to say depression over the winter months, but it's just like you're bah humbug, or you're just like going through the motions every day, because the daylight is shorter and it's colder, and you're not outside getting the sunlight that your body needs and craves and wants. If I lived in like a warmer climate, I think I would be good or better than I am now. But every year I go through this type of thing. And I'm sure many other people do. It's a real thing. And if you have that, let me know in the comments if you have the seasonal affective disorder, to where, after the holidays and the colder months, January, February, if you're in a colder climate, or, less sunlight, or you're not out as much, out and about in the daylight with sun and sunshine and warmth, if it bothers you. I'm not motivated to do anything. And I need to be motivated because I have a full-time job, and I do my job, believe me. But I am not motivated, to go out after work and, see people or, do something fun or whatever. I have been like a recluse in my apartment for the last few weeks. And I say I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something and I'm going to just go look at shopping, or I have gift cards to use from Christmas from family members. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go shop and use the gift cards or whatever. But then I don't. I'm like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to see people. I don't want to have to interact with people. And that's due to the seasonal thing. But it also has to do with the current state of affairs with our politicians on both sides. I'm not going to get political on this, but I just feel we're in a sad state of affairs that the country's so divided. And yeah, that's all I'll really say on that. I do work for the government. I am concerned about my job. There's been several emails that have gone out to the employees in my department and throughout the government organization, and it's a scary time right now. So I'm concerned for my my job, my income, my career. I am 58 years old, and if there's a widespread layoff within the government sector, I'm very fearful. And it can happen with any political person in office, for sure. I'm not saying it's one-sided, because it can happen at any time. However, I'm more on a heightened alert, and I'm more scared right now than I have ever been. So that's another reason for being sad, is that, and the seasonal type of thing as well. The other reason I'm sad is I'm still, dealing with this separation and pending divorce. And, my husband, he thinks he's like getting better or whatever with, acting right, and he's not. I do still see him. And it's just so sad to see that he chooses things and doesn't choose me. And it's not like I'm giving him time. Maybe I am subconsciously giving him time to get his act together, but he has not. And he puts on a good act. I don't know if like you always hear the terms gaslighting or a narcissist or whatever, love bombing, so I try to like look at those definitions and seeing the, symptoms or the signals that he falls into those categories. And, I take bits and pieces, and I believe he's doing all three of those things at certain points and times of our interactions and such. So that like is a big part of the sadness as well that I'm feeling. Yeah. So that's what I got. So yes, I'm feeling sad, and I hope nobody out there is feeling sad. But if you are, for whatever reason, if it's a seasonal thing, or if it's the state of the country, or feeling that you don't have anybody that is, good in your life, or, if you're having family issues, if you wish to share in the comments, please do. This is a supportive and friendly channel, regardless of where you stand politically or economically or socially or whatever. There's really no judgment here. And if there is from other people that comment or respond, they will be dealt with in deletion and blocking. So I do appreciate the respectful comments and interactions with all the viewers that stumble across my channel. So yeah, now the dogs, if you might hear them like wrestling in the background. And I think the dogs have seasonal affective disorder because I don't walk them as much anymore. Like I take them out, of course, to do their potty breaks. and their walks are very limited. And it's for two reasons. Well, I don't know how many reasons I have, but it's one reason is because I cannot get like a coat or a dog jacket on them. And it's been really, really cold here in the last few weeks. I mean, temperatures not even out of the 20s. And then there's snow on the ground. And they salt the crap out of this place, which is fantastic, you know, because you're not going to slip and your car can move on the streets. However, I can't put dog jackets on them, and I can't put like little foot booties on them. And then it's very difficult to try to wash their feet when they come in to get the the salt product off their feet, because, you know, it's probably toxic to them, and I don't want them to have any health issues from it. So that in itself is why I'm not like really taking them for long walks, okay? Because they're going to be too cold. They're going to be walking in a lot of salt. I like walk them in front of my apartment, which is on grass. So they're not really dealing with too many chemicals or anything like that, just snow and grass and whatever. And yeah, and it's just too cold. I don't do cold well anymore. I really don't. And one day, you know, when my mother is no longer with me, maybe I will consider moving down into a warmer climate. I won't go anywhere past probably North or South Carolina if I do move, but most likely I'm going to die in New Jersey. I was born and raised here. I've never lived anywhere else. And I don't know if the South or people could deal with a Jersey girl. I'm sure there's a lot of Jersey people down there, but yeah, I don't want to inflict any of that on them. But anyway, so that's enough of my rambling about my sadness. And I did take a little bit of a few days break with posting any videos. Just dealing with my internal crap, internally. And I don't want to like put it out there to bring anybody else down. But the seasonal thing is really affecting me. The state of our country is affecting me. And, the everyday crap that people deal with is, what I'm dealing with is, weighing me down. I still do my therapy. I had my therapy session last week. And it's still very helpful. I don't cry really on my own. But last week I did cry a little bit towards the end of my session with her, my therapist. And it's just like I feel like it's bottled in and I really can't get it out to where I need to, I guess. I know I've cried a few times on my channel in previous videos. I guess maybe it's the frustration that's coming out at that point, but everybody deals with their grief and their sadness and their anger and all that in different ways. And I guess I just bottle it up at certain points. So, that's who I am. That's who I am. Anyway, I want to ask a weird question. So one of my neighbors, this lovely lady that lives upstairs, she's been away for roughly a month now, visiting family in another state. And she asked me, she asked me, and I volunteered to get her mail out of her mailbox. And I've been doing so, which I don't mind whatsoever because I have to go out and get my mail, so I'll get her mail. So I have a bag, and if you could see it, I'm trying to point to where, see this, like on this chair, there's a bag, there's an Amazon package. It's filled with her mail. I've never seen somebody get so much mail in their entire life besides this lady, my friend. And I don't mind. I'm like, oh, you get a lot of mail. I'm thinking she gets a lot of mail. So would you find this weird if I did this? Like every day I'm just stuffing it in this bag, okay, this shopping bag. But I was going to put it like not in order, but I was going to like separate like junk and like flyers. She has like, like sales catalogs and stuff. Like I was going to like sort like that and then put like all the smaller envelopes that like it would be a bill or a statement or whatever, and put that all in the forefront, like, cause I'm just like willy-nilly and stuffing it in this bag. And I don't want her to miss anything if it gets caught in like a grocery store flyer or a catalog or whatever. Would you find that weird if I kind of put it in like some sort of like bundle in an order, like good stuff and then all the way down to the junk crap? I don't know. Would you feel like it was intrusive to her privacy or whatever? I'm getting her mail. I'm not looking at it. I'm just like stuffing it in that bag that's on that chair right there. If I can point, there you go. So what would you do? Would you just leave it like that all willy-nilly and hopefully she'll go through it one piece at a time? Or would you feel like if someone did that with your mail, would you feel like that was intrusive? Let me know in the comments. She's coming back, I believe, this weekend. So I'm just stashing it in that bag. And the bag is filled. So I'm going to put it in a box or a bigger bag or bundle it. I don't know. So let me know. Let me know what you think on that. I don't want to be weird. And I don't want to, you know, offend her or make her think that I'm like being nosy, because I'm really not. Like I go to get my mail, if I get a piece of mail in a day, it's a miracle because pretty much all my stuff's online. And I'm assuming she doesn't do online banking or, you know, bill pay. I don't know what she does and what I don't need to know, but she just gets, I mean, there's a lot of junk in that bag too, like flyers and, you know, grocery store, like coupon papers and what have you. But anyway, I mean, if I get like 10 pieces of mail in a month, that's pushing it really, which is like totally bizarre to me, to where it's one extreme to another with me and her. Anywho, so, well, I do hope you're doing well. I need to work on my booth. I did go there this weekend, this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and, you know, tried to like do some stuff with that. And I really need to go back. I'll probably go back this week because I need to go through more stuff in my garages and get some more product out there, because it is a little bit lean. There's a lot of more spaces I can fill up and everything. So yeah, that's all I got. That is all I got. Anyway, continue to be safe out there and stay healthy mentally and physically. And I will hopefully see you in another vlog this week. I don't know what I'll be talking about, but I'm sure I'll be rambling like I'm doing in this video. So take care of yourself, and I will see you then. Bye for now.